Yeah, I don't want it with me, all of the homies are shooters. That's the FBI hacking in all my computers. I drink booze and I get stupid, shoot you in your heart like Cupid. Dude, it's just like Eminem said in that song, I just lose it. I'm the one that y'all should be afraid of. Popping y'all with shots from a helicopter with chain guns. Biggest current independent rapper in the game, cause popping like mixing vodka with pain drugs. Whoa, man, I swear to God I'm on a roll. Got these rappers looking at me thinking hashtag goals. Man, I run it, begun it with nothing. I summoned all of the blood and guts in my stomach to get a dub and become this, the boy's cold. Better get some cocoa and a cold. Put 150,000 round my neck, my chest is froze. I kill it like the hitman who worked for Hillary Clinton. When a witness finds her emails, that'll get her sent to prison. I'm a big star with some big balls, like spit bars and the shit's all tight. Pissed off, I could whiz all night. Rappers think they lit, but the big's all mine. I really do this, I hear the rumors, I'm going stupid.
1 million flame emojis.
I really made it, ain't gonna waste it, I'm going crazy.
1 million flame emojis.
Sheesh, baby, can I get arrested, please? Maybe someone should call the police, cause cheese like we gonna cook up all the beef like
1 million flame emojis.
Keep rapping, maybe one day they'll accept you. Nobody thinks you dope except you. Why you do the most except views? Keep talking that, nobody gon' protect you. Tell me who's a better duo. Armed to the teeth, headed to a funeral. Yeah, dressed in all black like business as usual. Kill every beat because we numero uno, ho. You pushing buttons like you looking for some violence. You probably be better off looking for some peace and quiet. We don't take losses, won't even lose on a diet. I don't never sleep, I can't stand the back of my eyelids. Woo. And I ain't put no effort in. You know the rules, man, there's levels in, devils in. Rappers think they better than, but they irrelevant. I've been a starter, check my letterman, a veteran.
I really do this, I hear the rumors, I'm going stupid.
1 million flame emojis.
I really made it, ain't gonna waste it, I'm going crazy.
1 million flame emojis.
Sheesh, baby, can I get arrested, please? Maybe someone should call the police, cause cheese like we gonna cook up all the beef like
1 million flame emojis.
Hey, I can beat up any rapper easy doing a headstand. I get 1 million fire emojis, all you get is eggplants. Warlock lord on a Zorlot board. Wet my feet on your face like a doormat. Dork coming back into the game, but watch for bitches and fakes. I listen close cause I can hear the whispering hisses of snakes. Lone wolf, looking at my bros like, bro, you need some food in you. Let's eat these poodles and drink the blood like it's chicken noodle soup. I'm the first one up in the morning, so cock-a-doodle-doo. Looking for a mark that doodle-doo, bash him, then toodaloo. Now I'm with the big dogs, rappers getting paranoid. Still think I'm a pitbull, I'm a Frenchie taking steroids. Let me get this message out, all I see is errand boys. Gang, 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 everywhere's my territory. You can't intimidate a hitter, make a bully really live it. Yeah, this got my favorite baby, so I always tuck my kid in. Hey, kind of a mind of a psycho, but I've been trying to remind you that I've been trying to be kinder. It's getting harder, I'm finding. If we're honest with each other, I will honor all my brothers, cause I'm loyal to the core and I won't bother with the others.
I really do this, I hear the rumors, I'm going stupid.
1 million flame emojis.
I really made it, ain't gonna waste it, I'm going crazy.
1 million flame emojis.
Sheesh, baby, can I get arrested, please? Maybe someone should call the police, cause cheese like we gonna cook up all the beef like
1 million flame emojis.
They separate us from our neighbors and they call it social distancing. It's actually a bigger plan, it's called social conditioning. They took away our privacy, there's always someone listening. They're rigging the elections, planning riots for the citizens. The government has always lied, it's history repeating. But the problem is the schools dumb you down so you believe them. If you try to speak the truth inside a tweet, then they delete it. Whole administration Satanists who claim they praise in Jesus. Every year there's a new name for enemies that we're facing. It's Al-Qaeda, then ISIS, and now American patriots. Who would have thought those who love the country the most We'll be hated on by folks who call America home. Both political parties are equally just as evil. They've been working for themselves, don't give a damn about the people. Black, white, yellow, brown, humanity needs you. Cause united we stand, divided they will defeat you. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Y'all missing what was written in them pages. That was history they wrote, now you wanna change it. You racist, you hate this. Why you want us all to be locked up in cages? I can't stand the left, everything they say's depressing. Ship them to the Middle East, they can learn oppression. Believe me, I mean this quite literal. I love liberty, but I hate white liberals. Wear a mask, stay home, complain and moan. Talk about privilege on your phone in your Range Rover, Starbucks, mango, foo-foo, whatever. The cloth I'm cut from can handle any weather. You just paper in the rain, we ain't the same. Stand for the flag, only kneel when I pray. I just pray we go back to the old days, land of the free, home of the brave.
The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we
There we go. I don't know why that wasn't working. Yay. Sorry about that. Fucking technical difficulties when I start stream all the time, even though this time I went through trying to make sure there was. Oh, welcome the special guest. She's got a baby in her arms right now, but she's going to be coming to sit down next to me for this little portion of the stream. There's her butt right there and leaning over to put the thing on. She got a nice ass, especially in them fucking pants. Exactly. And those jeggings make y'all ass look blah, 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 blah. Anyways, it's Candy, Savage Candy, if you've seen her in the chat. My girlfriend and mother of 2 children. And she just walked out the room because she don't care. Oh my God, whatever. But anyways, so we got to get one of these ready. Today, we are... Today we are going, and I'm gonna Today we are going and you get to be reacting to Tom McDonald, the Sheeple. I don't have a way for both of us to listen with headphones. I just thought of that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on here. And we're going to put it on the speakers. We're going to turn the speakers down because it was loud. We're also got to pause. Large. We're ordering food, by the way, too. She doesn't have any decorum when it comes to... I'm live on the internet.
Yo, everybody eats.
True, I eat on stream all the time. I'm just fucking with you. Alright, so then what we're going to do is hopefully be able to filter out. Yeah, we're doing this all right now. Filter out what is being
What do I want?
What does a VST 2.0 plugin do?
Did you want sweets at all, babe?
No. Okay, maybe. I want one of them Cinnabons.
I knew it. You can have that, but I'm getting a milkshake.
That's fine. I had a milkshake last time. I want something a little more liquid.
I want to get me a drink too, but I'm just saying.
Alright, so I can take this off. Alright, well, we're going to have to do this. It's probably going to come through twice, but I don't care. We're going to turn on, actually, I'm going to turn off the desktop audio so that you'll hear it through the mic probably. But I need to wait for this woman to hurry the fuck up. It's literal freaking food. It's not that fucking important.
I'm trying to find your, there it is.
I love how I moved this all the way over there, and now I'm out of frame, and it barely moved you in frame. Hurry up. I'm literally, like, on stream, and you're, like, taking your damn time.
Go ahead.
No. You need to pay attention. This is why I said I'll just do it by myself. Right here. This is literally why I said this. Great intro, though. You get to see me freaking go in on my girlfriend about everything because, you know, she doesn't ever think of anything.
Well, I want one of the quarters, but, like, every time we order it, it's always undercooked.
Not my fault. Can you just, like, order some food? Well, while we wait, might as well spark up, right? Are you smoking?
Sure, why not? Because
you're not a pothead? So I have to ask every time? Hold on. Hold on.
I don't want to hold on.
I want you to hold on. That's gonna work. I was doing it nail clippers, but I don't think they've disappeared.
Oh, you had big ones?
Yeah. They were on my desk for some reason.
Yeah.
And I was using it to cut off the ends. So it would light better.
Oh. I thought it lighted well like that. That's
No,
why I
that's
did it like
that's the reason you do that is when if like say I was putting it in something to transport, so that you don't fall out.
Okay. I thought it just made it easy.
But it's alright. There's another way to do this.
Rippy rip.
Yep. Rippity rip rip. Though it definitely rippity rip rip too much.
Oh.
Now, this is a reaction video, so I gotta give by. He goes live. It's gonna be cut to a video, so I gotta give it stop, pause every once in a while, give my 2 cents. You know what I mean? It's to keep it fair use. But I'm gonna preface this whole thing by saying that the reason I don't react to I'm not doing a Tom McDonald deep dive like all these reactors do is because I've been listening to Tom McDonald for years now, at least 2. One of my favorite artists of all time at this point.
Okay. Food's ordered.
Obviously, Candace got introduced to it through me. I don't know exactly if she's as big a fan of his as me, but dude, I would literally, I personally think Tom McDonald needs to be protected at all costs. And me as a former Marine, I would literally fucking protect him for free because his message is more important to me than anything else. You know what I mean?
If those contacts hurt.
I wonder.
I wonder if they blur his vision too.
Probably, or at least make it hazy.
Yeah. Same with the black ones.
Well, see, that's the thing. The black ones come all the way up to the iris, and then because the iris, or not the iris, the pupil. Pupil's black because that's where all the light goes in. So there's a hole there where your pupil goes. So you can see out of those ones fine, unless you know what I mean? Because if they were black all the way across, you wouldn't be able to see out of them. Because it would expand. There's 2 reasons. One, if it's black all the way across, it would suck in the light before it was able to make it through. But also, it would make that light go spread out across the thing.
Yeah, I know some contacts have puncture holes, I guess.
Yeah, they have little holes in them so that the light can get through.
But that's more of a designed one.
Yeah. I can't do contacts. I cannot touch my own eyeball without freaking out.
I can't do contacts, but it's totally different.
Well, she can't do contacts because her eyeballs are too small.
Literally, like I can touch my eyes and everything, but they just won't work with my eyes.
It's well, women usually have an easier time with contacts than men because they put on makeup, so they're putting sharp, pointy objects near their eyes to fucking draw on their face all the time, anyways. So, yeah, men have it. Yo, I just want to make this point before we get into Sheeple because I know this is probably gonna get political. It's called Sheeple. I just want to make this point. Like, I hate when women say they have it so much harder than men. If I'm ugly, and I'm an ugly son of a bitch, I don't even know why she's with me, but if I'm ugly, as a man, I gotta remain ugly. I don't get to fucking paint my face on.
That's a lot.
Are you kidding me? You can literally paint your face and go out in public and pretend to be pretty.
You could too.
I could, but then I would just be fucking made fun of because I'm a man. Like, that's the double standard. Oh, we want you to be more feminine, but as soon as we start acting more feminine, oh, you're fragile.
I mean, if you do it right, it will look natural.
But while you spent your teenage years learning makeup, I spent my teenage years learning sports and how to beat the shit out of people. And guess what? For you, it comes in handy in your
I
life.
didn't spend my teenage
You
years.
just shut up. I'm talking on average women. God damn, you do this all the time. When I might have pointed at you, but when I say you, I mean the greater, in the aspect of American fucking culture. Women spend most of their formative years learning about women shit, while men spend most of their formative years learning about men shit. Why? Why has it always been traditionally like that? Because we actually, based on how our brain chemistry comes together, based on the fucking hormones that are present in our body and the levels that are in, and based on just how we are built, men and women technically are two different species when it comes down to it. It just so happens that we're able to create fucking more, so that's how they group us together, but we really are. On an average, women are going to be way more emotional than men. Now, there's two reasons for this. One, men are always taught, if you're going to be a real man, you got to fucking suck it up and keep going because nobody's going to do it for you. But the other reason is that we need to be able to stuff our feelings down so when that intruder comes through the front door and we got to fucking goddamn kill them to save our family. And I'm sorry I'm saying that on YouTube. YouTube, go ahead, ban me. I don't give a fuck. The point I'm making is when we have to take a life in order to save lives, we don't have the luxury of being in our feelings about it. Nobody's asking you as a woman to stand in front of that door while two guys with guns come in. But every woman out there when she's with a man expects her man to do that. We don't have the luxury to be in our feelings.
I don't expect that. I do myself.
You should expect that, because that's what men, traditionally, when it comes to fucking male and female of a species, and you can look through nature, that's what men, traditionally, the males of a species, are meant to do, protect the weaker part of the species. No offense to women, no offense to females in general, but testosterone versus estrogen. If do some research, you'll see that men, just by virtue of having heightened levels of testosterone compared to women, naturally become stronger. There's a reason for that, because in nature it was the man's job. You can say, oh yeah, females, look at lions, female lions hunt. Yeah, but when the threat comes around and that male lion's gotta stand up, things are getting fucked up. Even the women know to back away. You see what I'm saying? They're built different. It's not anything about I hate women or being a misogynist. It's literally fucking goddamn literal fucking goddamn natural fucking shit. Literal natural shit. It's literal natural shit. You look anywhere in nature, you're going to see the males of the species are the aggressive dominant ones because they're supposed to protect the species, while the females are supposed to nurture life. Boom. There you go. It's built into us because we weren't, fucking, I think these motherfuckers got some fucking problem with the fact that, you know what, I'm just going to leave it alone. I gotta stop. I'm going on one of my rants, and I know they're fucking mad entertaining, but I gotta let it go. This shit just pisses me off. It pisses me off that I went off to fucking war because I wanted to fucking serve my country and I have to come back and watch these fucking people who have known nothing but American exceptionalism talk about how bad America is. Pisses me the fuck off. Anyways, so now we're gonna cut that right there. We're gonna do the intro to this video.
No. So, your whole built different, all I thought of was the I'm built different memes.
Oh my
and
god.
videos.
Yeah.
That's all I thought of when you said that.
Well, I am built different. Because I'm not afraid to go out there and say what needs to be said. I'm tired of fucking keeping my mouth shut. And the only reason I did it,
Now you can do your intro.
and the only reason I kept my mouth shut before I get there is because I have children. And if I fucking ruin my life because some people can't handle a difference of opinions, what does that do to them? But I can't be scared. I can't be scared to sit out here and say the things that need to be said. Because this man, somebody I basically idolize at this point, fucking said, and I'm not afraid to say it, I basically idolize it. It's Tom. He's, what
There's
color?
orange in there.
That's, no, deeper. There you go. Hey, if you look at the little can, look at how it lights up in the back. I like it because of the white light, the white walls. Okay, so I smoked this whole thing before I started the video.
Yeah, and didn't share.
I know, because I was talking, and I keep forgetting that you can smoke again. I'll light the next one when we start the video. So boom. All right, we're gonna get into this. This is Tom McDonald Sheeple. Before we do, what I want to do is like the video because I know I'm gonna like it. It's just he don't miss. If he misses with this, man, I'm gonna be so surprised. He hasn't missed with me yet. There's some songs that he's come out with, let me tell you, that for personal reasons and things I've dealt with in my life, it's hard to listen to those songs because it brings up bad memories. But I still like the songs. They're great songs. He has not missed with me and touching me. Music's supposed to touch you in an emotional way. This gets me emotional, hits me in an emotional way. That's why it's good music. At the end of the day, that's what it's supposed to do. Whether it's the message, whether it's just how he puts his music together, who he is, whatever it is. Tom is great. He's touching me. He's touching me. And you know what? I kind of like it. All right, so let's get into this video. This is Tom McDonald Sheeple. This is the first time we've seen this. I've had the willpower all day to not listen to this, even though I've wanted to.
Yeah, I put it on Spotify, and I was like, let's make sure the new one's not on.
All right, here we go.
Yo, why does that look like iRobot?
I missed what he was saying. What do you mean? Oh, with the robots? Because literally, think about it. It's actually, it might be a reference to iRobot with the visuals. Because think about it. The whole thing with iRobot was that they wanted to be recognized as people.
Gas trailer.
That dude wanted to be recognized as a person. He didn't want to be a slave anymore. You see them, that one robot?
Yeah.
And then they found all those robots that were the same way out in the desert, right? So, in a way, you're kind of right about that. But what he's saying is, we are those robots through all the ways they control us. See, you're a lot smarter than you realize. Now, you saw the visuals, but you made a very valid connection. I've been telling you that for a long time. You made a very valid connection because
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Nova's work on that eye in the background.
Well, I don't know.
Or the other guy.
I think that was Jared Potter, because Jared Potter does the visual effects. Nova, I think, shoots and directs the videos. So that might have been her concept, right? Because she's directing the videos, but the work he did to put the special effects in Jared Potter is always... Last video, with the fucking... this shit is... Dude, Tom never misses. Even with his simple videos, the visuals are always great.
From a more artistic point of view, the clouds along with the eyes is like the blood vessels inside the actual white part of the eye, if you think about it.
Well, look at.
Well, I see the eyes there, but it's spread out more.
You can see it, and it kind of transitions into that. Good catch. She's an artist, so she'll catch more of that than I will. All right, so we're going to back it up to the beginning again, and we're going to start over, because...
If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the little guys, find out who you're allowed to criticize.
Is he lying?
No.
Thank you. And she's not. I was a Marine. I love my country and I want the best for my country because there's no greater place on earth. I have the fucking privilege and the blessing to even be poor in America because you're richer than poor anywhere else. I'll tell you that right now. So for that, I'm thankful. So I have to say this. At the end of the fucking day, I didn't sign up to serve the government. I signed up to serve every one of you. Because not all of you are... War, let me tell you, is not for anyone, let alone even the ones that go to it. It destroys you. And from my point of fucking view, what did I sacrifice my mental health, my body for? What did I lose friends for? If this is what I have to come home to and deal with. It's like I never left. Everybody's at war everywhere. It's like the human condition is to be in conflict. And it's stupid. If we just fucking put down our petty little differences and got along, none of this would matter. Because then these people couldn't fucking do what they're doing to us. But y'all are so brainwashed into thinking, well, not y'all, but you get what I'm saying, the other side. And it's not even the other side, because I don't fucking like the right either. Politicians suck. They're all fucking liars and pieces of shit. Even the ones that come in with noble intentions end up getting corrupted. Politics itself needs to be fucking destroyed. And I'm not saying that from an anarchist point of view. I'm saying we need a common man to represent the common man, not this political elite class that we keep fucking voting for every 4 years and never fucking think about. Actually, every 2 years if you vote in the midterm elections. So you never even think about what the fuck they're doing to us. You never even say. It's just like, oh, vote for me because I am in the party that ended slavery. Oh, vote for us because we gave you welfare. That's basically what it comes down to. They're living on their past laurels, and welfare was not even designed to help people, but I won't even get into that. Anyways.
I don't know. I mean, from his last song.
Oh, I'm sorry.
His last, maybe not his last one, but like the name song.
Names, yes.
Like, key points right there. Like,
well,
it's
no, he's
just
right.
names.
He's right. It is just names. But see, the thing about it is
I feel like everyone.
There is. Because the strong vocal minority is willing to be loud enough to ruin people's lives, people are scared to fucking do what he's saying because they don't want to hurt their family. What if I'm the only reason that our family has this apartment, right? And I'm not saying you work, whatever, but what if I was, right? And I came out doing these videos and fucking I got canceled to the point where I lost my disability because I went to jail or some bullshit. Like, they literally made up lies about me and shit like that. Yeah, I can embrace the names and say, yeah, fuck you, you can't hurt me because that's not who I am. I don't care. But when they come for my fucking livelihood, when they hurt my family, that's the hard part. You see what I'm saying? So, like, I can understand why it's hard for people to, even if they agree with it, to actually go about it. But he's right when he said that doesn't matter what you do, even if you change, they'll just call you something. They'll just come up with something else to call you.
I don't know, like...
Once you're ostracized from their thing, you're ostracized. Then there's no coming back.
Yeah, but I mean, like we said when the song came out, like, I'm already at that mentality, and
yeah,
I've been there for a while.
Yeah.
So, like, I guess I personally am having a harder time with the...
I know,
why.
but you're not... See, with me and the screaming and the things... there comes a point in time when I have enough followers to be a public figure. Once I'm a public figure, anything I do can be used against me to hurt me and vicariously hurt you guys. You see what I'm saying?
I get that, but still, like...
I don't care, because at the end of the day, you'll never destroy me. You will literally have to physically come to my house in a great enough number to actually kill me, to stop me. And that's the end of it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I never get a sponsorship. I don't do this for the money. I like doing what I'm doing because I want to do it. If it becomes profitable and it helps my family be put into a better situation than we're in, then so be it. I'll take it. But at the end of the day, the money's not the fucking issue because I don't care about money. I care about the legacy we're leaving for our children. And is by the time I die, my children are going to have to fucking live in a communist society because an extremely vocal minority won't fucking shut the fuck up and just live their life. They have to make everybody else be like them, and they give in to fucking socialism and communism and don't even remember the fact, or haven't even learned the history of the fact that communism has been the reason for more genocides than anything else. We're not talking about war, because war is not genocide. Oh, there's food here? Oh, I hope it's right there. Oh. She'll be right back. She's going to get the food, so I'm gonna talk a little more. I hate how the this first video is gonna be crazy. We'll probably cut this part out in the actual video on YouTube, but yeah. We're trying to get here to, I think that whether it's through video games, through music, through whatever your expression form is, writing, whatever, people need to tell the truth. Even in their fiction, they need to tell the truth. The best fiction is based on truth. Like, literal, one of the bases of X-Men comics throughout the 80s and 90s was literal racism. Now, I know it's fiction, but I'm sorry, no black person in America has it as bad as mutants did in a fictional X-Men thing. And that's something that everybody can enjoy. So I don't understand where the vitriol for me as a white person is coming when I'm about 50% Native American. I don't look it because I'm white, I stay out the sun, I stay inside now. But I'm about 50% Native American. Like, you're telling me that just because I happen to have Caucasian in me, I'm racist, but yet, I'm sorry, where is the Native American race? Oh, almost killed to the brink of extinction. Think about that for a second. You know what I mean? Think about that. Before we start talking about fries. Are they decent?
Nah.
God, it's McDonald's and the fries. But anyway.
This one is slightly better.
And nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about the fact that Native Americans were hunted down by white people. So basically, if you look back, one half of my ancestors hunted down and killed the other half of my ancestors. But it doesn't matter because I didn't live back then. I live now. Right? We live now. We don't live in the past. People need to stop worrying about the past so much. Nobody alive today was a slave. And nobody alive today owns slaves that is an American. Unless they are naturalized American and came from another place and they own slaves. But like an actual American citizen, if you can trace your lineage back to slavery and before the Civil War, there's nobody alive today that was a slave, and there's nobody. So what is the fucking problem? I get it. 60s, all the periods up to the 60s were tough, but we sensationalized that. Quite frankly, the policies put in place to let people live their lives off of taxpayer money, so yours and mine and everybody else's money who works, right? Doesn't do you any favors. It's just enough to live, but not enough to advance. So no matter what, if your kids keep falling into these cycles, you'll never get yourself out of poverty. The only way to get yourself out of poverty is hard work. And I know it's fucking cliche, but that's the truth. And that's why every day I get on here and I fucking play Overwatch. So every day I get on here and I do something. I try to advance my brand. I try to fucking advance Kraken gaming community. I try to put us in a position to where one day I, and vicariously everybody who I'm working with, can make money. Because that's the only way to fucking bring yourself out of the dirt.
Mine are fresh.
Anyways. Okay. Anyways, here we go. So we're gonna get back into this. We're gonna try to watch a little bit more. Okay, I could probably pause after every bar. I'm telling you.
you and killing all the little guys. Find out that you're not allowed to criticize. Black folks who are never actual slaves, fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis. Control by rich folks who
I know, right?
make hate. While elite folks control all the political parties. It's a big lie. They're trying to make you pick sides. Trying to make you burn the cities down and kill each other. They got stick minds. Big lies. Meanwhile, the police know that there's big crimes. To take away our freedom, to restore order, they let die. Play with people. Turn men into women. Make the counterculture mainstream to mix up the system. Change the pronouns. And gender is a spectrum, so it's...
I'm going to say this outright right now. I would never date a trans person because I'm not attracted to that. It has nothing to do with being scared or hurt or whatever, or hating trans people or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Because guess what? She can attest to this. I was this close to going and starting a fight with 3 dudes and Maggie McFly's in the mall over them fucking talking shit to a trans person that was sitting at the bar. Right?
Yeah.
When we went on that date.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't do it because I didn't want to go to jail. Because I would have fucking started swinging.
No, that was just fucked up. Like, there was no...
I have no problem with how people want to live their lives. My problem lies in the fact that this small minority of people who actually have a mental fucking disability. This is a mental thing. This has nothing to do with whatever. Anywhere else in our culture do we indulge people's mental illness. Do we tell people who have voices in their head that tell them to kill their whole fucking family? Do we tell them, oh, go ahead, kill your whole fucking family, it'll be all right. That'll help you. No. And that's why the suicide rate in the trans community is so high. It's not because they get bullied. Because of people like me out there everywhere that would stand up for them, regardless of what our beliefs on this thing is for, because they're human beings. Right? And they deserve to be fucking, at least the respect another human being deserves. And that's the bottom line. But that doesn't mean that I have to now go and date trans people. I don't have, no. That's not how that works. Take regular straight people for whatever reason. You're not attracted as a straight person to every other fucking goddamn woman or every other man that you see. No, that's not how that works.
For the most part, I mean, there are some hound dogs.
Well, I mean, there's just dogs that like pussy. That doesn't mean they're attracted to the women. They fucking like, oh, she'll give it up. I know the type. Point being is, I don't understand why. Name one right I have that a trans person doesn't. Don't worry, I'll wait. You'll be here all week.
They juggle poor white folks and make celebrities with millions. They starve you with a lack of information and only give you facts through a branded corporation. Distort your worldview with an algorithm that changes based on propaganda curated for your engagement. We can't be free.
That's why when I want to know something, I search for exactly what I want to know. I don't go to a news source that's going to give me clips. Hey, right.
They endorse whatever narrative is popular to shout and use minorities in movies for diversity clout. 2 sides on the spectrum, but ain't none of them honest. But the rest.
Why? Use minorities in movies for diversity clout. Let me ask you a question. Since Endgame, the quality of Marvel movies has gone way downhill. Why? Because they're worried more about who's being cast than they are about telling a fucking story. And because of that, they're failing. I don't care what color the fucking actor is. Tell me a good fucking story, I'll get behind the character. I don't care if it's a man or a woman.
I don't care what their bedroom preference is.
I don't care about any of that. Tell me a good fucking story. That's all I want. A good story. That's all anybody wants. It's supposed to be an escape from reality, and you're shoving this bullshit down our throat with it. That's why I can't get behind it in games. I can't get behind it in fucking movies, TV shows, any of it. Of course. Of course. Oh, God. I'll be right back, guys. All right, we're back. I'm sorry about that. So, my mom has the 2 older children. We just have the baby tonight. She took them. So, the younger one, the 4-year-old, wanted to call. So, she called. Gotta talk to the kids. But we're gonna get back to this video now. So, I'm just gonna do this for where I'm gonna cut it. Or not.
Pill in the blue pill, spit a balls in the garbage. Being woke used to mean you understood you're retarded, and now it's having 2 good legs and never taking a step forward. If you agree, free speech. Disagree is hate speech. Erase it if it came from anywhere except the mainstream. Trump supporters labeled as the racist, but they can't be. Lincoln was Republican, and that's when it's slavery.
You know, that's a really interesting line.
I want to hear that again.
The woke used to mean that you knew that you were a target,
Mm-hmm.
but now it's like,
Now it's conforming.
yeah, like,
It's funny how when it reversed, because base people in my time used to be the ones that were fucking all for government and all that shit, right? And the woke people were the ones that knew
that's not the way to go.
that's not the way to go. And now it's like flipped. Based people are the ones that are like, nah, government, get the fuck out of here. It's weird. It's weird how that flipped in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, like, what made that happen?
China. It literally is China. And I'm not saying it as a joke. I'm not saying it to get laughs. It's China. Think about it. This shot reminds me of Hey You. Nova's video, Hey You.
I can't say I actually watched the video, but I listened to the song.
But, sorry. Because she has the white eyes and it's a extreme close-up like that. It just reminds me of it.
Well, I mean, hey.
But, like I was saying, China has infected everything from our institutions. China's main aim is to take over the world. And they're not doing it by force. They're doing it by infecting their brand of communism into other places. So, our colleges and institutions, our government even. See what I'm saying? And, like, we're just sitting here letting them do it. They've been stealing our intellectual property through the internet for the last fucking goddamn 30 years. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, China owns us.
but we let them. Because we keep electing dirty politicians like Joe Biden, who's getting money from fucking China and Russia and all these other places. They're talking about nuclear war now. And it's like, you want to go to war. And everybody's like, oh, Ukraine's like, preemptive strike with nukes to stop them from nuking us. Are you fucking kidding me? We launch nukes, they launch nukes. How is that helping anybody? We're just going to destroy the fucking world.
Party.
Anyways, I want to back this up because I wanted to hear that. Back up.
Minorities and movies for diversity. Got 2 sides on the spectrum, but ain't none of them honest. Took the red pill and the blue pill, spit a balls in the garbage. Being woke used to mean you understood you're retarded, and now it's having 2 good legs and never taking a step forward. If you agree, it's free speech. Disagree, it's hate speech. Erase it if it came from anywhere except the mainstream. Trump supporters labeled as the racist, but they can't be. Lincoln was Republican, and that's when it's slavery. Science been politicized.
I mean, right?
A mass begin with but you'll never cure sickness till you cure the greed. Because the problem with our natural immunity is it's free. Society is broken once you lock inside a cubicle. Addicted to pornography, liquor, pharmaceuticals. Calculator, fat, or people never feel the tree. How much they love you when they hear about your funeral. We can't be free.
Left one actually.
Still we're on the same team, but the other scene. Look, this is just part of the machine.
Got a few of them in my family.
You know, I definitely feel like that sometimes. Him in the crowd of robots, like, just looking around, like,
So intense if the other side likes oxygen, you'll put a bag on your head. And the conspiracy theories labeled this misinformation is just a purifying truth that scares the hell out the nation. The system.
What he just said, did you get what he just said? I hate the other side. So if they support oxygen, I'll put a bag on my head just because I hate the other side. I'll kill myself and stop myself from being able to breathe because my hatred for something that doesn't even matter is stronger than my will to live. That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. And I feel like a lot of these people were like that. If Trump came out and fucking went against suicide, you'd have all these leftists killing themselves just to prove a fucking point against Trump. But you know what? I wish you would. I wish you would. Just so we can get rid of these motherfuckers.
Hey, just reading the population.
Mm-hmm. Stupid.
Sorry.
Rifles to end with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated. George Orwell, 1984 was his last lecture. George called them cop police. Now we call them fact checkers. Government is trying to catch you. They don't ask questions.
Alright. That's how you know this man is learned. He reads. Because not only did he bring up 1984, say George Orwell 1984, which you can kind of gather what it's about just by the memes that are made out about it now, right? He literally brought up a thing you would only know if you literally read the book. We're gonna go back.
I have no clue what he's talking about.
And the conspiracy theories, they will dismiss information. It's just a terrifying truth that scares the hell out the nation. The system treating you like trash. You got rifles to end with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated.
Right? George Orwell.
George called them cop police. Now we call them fact checkers.
George Orwell in the book 1984, they had what's called the thought police. They thought if the government of that country thought you were fucking thinking outside what they wanted you to, they would come and just snatch you up. They call them thought police. We call them fact checkers, and they do it in a different way. But basically what they do is even if something's true and they don't want it to be true, they add a qualifier to it so they can call it false. Most people who look at those articles, they skim them. And what they see is in big red letters, false or true. But it's only true because the qualifier they put in front, the real, you see what I'm saying? And so that's how they trick people into thinking, to believing their lies.
Government surveillance trying to catch you, they don't ask questions. Mass incarceration equals capital for cash investors. This system isn't broke, it's working fine. Oppressive and chaotic is how it was designed. They say if we ain't doing nothing wrong, there's nothing to hide. While their agenda and intelligence completely classified. They don't teach you right to school, you never learn it all. It's so easy to remove.
So for all you guys out there, whoever might be watching this, if you want to really see something cool about what he's talking about, watch the movie Equilibrium with Christian Bale. First of all, great action movie. Good action sequences. Really good. But behind the movie is literally this. There was a third world war with nukes. Then all the remaining government came together to one city. And they developed an injection that blocks your ability to feel. And they took away all the feeling from people. Right? And then they went around the world and they took anything that they thought, music, movies, pictures, books, anything that could elicit a fucking reaction of feeling, and they destroyed it all. All in trying to keep the world from having another war. Like, it's communism to the extreme. And that's what that movie's about. So I would, like, anybody who wants to watch something, good piece of fiction about this kind of topic, that is a great movie to fucking watch if you haven't seen it.
I'm sorry, but I don't.
Go ahead.
I mean, if there comes a day where they want to burn all of our history and our knowledge.
Well, it can't even come to that. Because if it's coming to that, we should already be at war. People don't understand. You let them confiscate our guns, it's not about keeping you safe, it's about keeping you in line. That means you're not dangerous to them anymore. They can do what they want to you if they're the only ones that have guns. Why would you give these fucks that fuck us over every chance they get a monopoly on the violence they can use? And I'm going to say this as a fucking Marine, because once a Marine, always a Marine. If you are a military member and you support what the government is doing, if you are a veteran and you support what the government is doing, To me, that's tantamount to fucking treason. Because we have a fucking oath to these people and that document, not to that fucking government. And if they are becoming a tyranny, and it's our job as the military to make sure that doesn't happen. So if you support what they're doing and you're in the military, you're a veteran, you are a traitor in my eyes. And I will stand behind that.
You don't know what they are. The only people you can rule are the criminal ones. So they force you in the corners till you're breaking the law. We can't be free. Still we're on the same team like the other seas. This is just part of the machine.
It's so right that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's what it seems.
Alright. I'm probably going to go back and listen to that like a million more times now. To the point where I know the song by heart. That's how I... But, Tom, that one, this one's not a banger. This one's not one of those Demon Tom songs. This is Tom spitting truth. This is Tom doing what he does best. Tell you the truth. Tom McDonald, this song, just like all the other ones that have been hits in this realm of political music, because you're not a MAGA rapper like some of these other right-wing rappers claim to be. You are your own thing. And to be able to be not only as successful as you are, but also to do it in the way you've done it, speaking about the things that you're speaking about, to me, that's... Everybody should be inspired by you. Everybody. Especially with your story, how you what you pulled yourself out of. I salute you. I really do. Of course, Nova, very great on the visuals. It really did. The video really did elicit and go with what the song was talking about. So from the visuals to the concept to the actual song, A+ in my opinion.
Great job.
So right now, I'm going to take a little break, finish my food, and then we'll get to Overwatch.
Got my conscience, got no hours to clear. Don't wanna fantasize about seeing haters in public, cause my temper short as hell, and I'll probably do some dumb shit. I've been working on my attitude, chill, dog. Avoiding all the Ativan pills, dog. It's a tough grind, got a lot of pride, got a lot of anger in my soul, and it's stuck inside, homie. You can take shots, I'ma tuck mine. You only hate me cause you hate yourself, and that's a tough life. I don't wanna hear it if you bringing drama. I ain't going near it if they do the most. I don't wanna hear it if they got a problem. I believe in my people, I don't believe in keeping enemies close. Don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna hear it. Don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna hear it.
I mean, I don't really wanna hear it, but I kinda do. Got an anger problem too, gotta be a corp by noon. I just picture all the things my fist going through. Hello, you, probably gonna see me on the news. Like, I don't know, I just smacked him cause he don't know. The internet is one thing, but real life is so close. Bozo, what you hide like the ozone. Keep talking that, you get snapped like a photo. Say hello to the bad guy, sad guy. Take prescribed Xanax so I don't snap, guy. I just try to keep it peaceful when I pass by. God forbid you don't end up like the last guy.
I don't wanna hear it if you bringing drama. I ain't going near it if they do the most. I don't wanna hear it if they got a problem. I believe in my people, I don't believe in keeping enemies close. Don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna hear it. Don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna hear it if you bringing drama. I ain't going near it if they do the most. I don't wanna hear it if they got a people, I don't believe in keeping enemies close. Don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna hear it. Don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna hear it. I don't. I don't wanna hear it if you bringing drama. I ain't going near it if they do the most. I don't wanna hear it if they got a problem. I believe in my people, I don't believe in keeping enemies close. Don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna hear it. Don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna hear it. Here's the problem with America, the country is broken. Cause they minds stay closed, but they mouths stay open. Get attacked and we blame terrorists, go broke and we blame the price. Blame racists for the racism, but only if his skin is white. If we don't need guns, cause we can call the police. We don't need fire extinguishers, call a fireman please. You didn't want to build a wall and now the border is weak. Your favorite actor has a gate that's like 15 feet. Racism is gay, if you're offended, that's retarded. And tolerance is great until you speak and you're a target. If a white man paints his face black, he's a racist piece of garbage. But you put him in a dress and he's courageous and he's gorgeous. All these double standards, man, I'm tired of the noise. Freedom's an illusion if they censor your voice. Call a dad a deadbeat for neglecting his boys. But a mom kills a baby and you call it pro-choice. You act like you're so much better than us. Yeah, we know that. Who told you that you so special? To a new world order. Your facts ain't facts without censoring us. Yeah, we know that. Good job, you lose, here's your medal. To a new world order.
Why they hate the flag, they try to burn it to the ground. Don't do that in front of me, I'ma let off a round, pal. Scream loud, burn the city down now. Put it on the news, make them all feel proud. Look, make a system where 85% of black people fill the prison. Is it cause they black or they make bad decisions? I ain't good at math, but it seems like it's division. Or is it white privilege? I believe politicians need to be locked up. Try to take our freedoms, that's how you get shot up. Got our back against the wall, try to just stop us. More guns, more ammunition, please stock up. Election gets rigged, rights get infringed. Take this syringe, frighten your kids, show up right where you live. Make me wanna grab a rifle and just go.
You act like you're so much better than us. Yeah, we know that. Who told you that you so special? To a new world order. Your facts ain't facts without censoring us. Yeah, we know that. Good job, you lose, here's your medal. To a new world order. And everyone blames white folks for every little bitty thing. We don't have no one to blame, we take responsibility. They tell you be a man, then call it toxic masculinity. Then when you act too feminine, they call it white fragility.
I don't understand trans man with humility. I'm just trying to raise my kid the best of my ability. If I disagree, you try to cancel, get rid of me. You cancer, you can't be the answer, you killing me.
And I hate white supremacy just as much as you, but I ain't feeling guilty for something I didn't do. The system's killing everyone, it sucks, but it's true. They kill you, then they broadcast it and call it the news.
Or they'll brainwash you through social media feeds. And if you disagree, delete you immediately. Make America China pretty easy to see. I will always remember the land of the free.
You act like you're so much better than us. Yeah, we know that. Who told you that you so special? To a new world order. Your facts ain't facts without censoring us. Yeah, we know that. Good job, you lose, here's your medal. To a new world order. I ain't giving up. They can try and tear me down, but that will never be enough. Till every bone breaks and I'm covered in blood. I'ma fight till my heart don't pump. Every night that the light don't come, I'ma rise like I'm the sun. I'ma grind my knife, I'ma shine my gun. I'ma dry my eyes, never bite my tongue. I'ma climb to the heights and I'll strike at dawn. I'm a soldier loaded, so devoted. Only focused on the goals I've chosen. What is most important is forward motion. I ain't never slowing down for no more explosions. On a warship floating in the coldest ocean. Storm rolled in and my clothes are soaking. Y'all don't want a war when the snow starts blowing and my hands are frozen to the guns I'm holding. Wow.
There you go. Oh, throw. We'll go here. I gotta go over here. Where is it? There it is. I didn't have to change the TV to do that because I had the preview.
So, you ever gonna go to the doctor and get your thingy done?
Eventually. I'm scared. Leave me alone.
I could have easily gotten it done. You told me not to.
I don't want you to. It's on me. Oh, what the hell is going on in here?
Yo. So my mom brought the fact that I could have gotten snipped. But she did it nicely and jokingly.
Yeah.
But my dad brought it up and he's like, "So did you get snipped?"
Wow, what a fucking...
I'm like, no.
Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. I ain't giving up until they kill me or I win it. If I gotta be a soldier, I'ma be a soldier. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. I ain't giving up until they kill me or I win it. If I gotta be a soldier, I'ma be a soldier.
Yeah, never move, never flinch. Been through hell to get here, I ain't giving up a inch. You weren't there before I ever wrote a verse. Had to hop on a train just to make my way to work. No home, no license at all. No phone, who cares? I had no one to call. Worked so hard, I had drive like a car. Been through every season, but I never seen the fall. Autumn don't come too often for me. And when the wind blows, I don't fall off the tree. I don't burn like the leaves, I just grow like the spring. Never fold or retreat, hold it down like a G. Yeah, always win like a 3P. Put my music on repeat. Been down, came back around, made it to the top. Now they all line up just to see me.
Most people been to hell and back. I went to hell and stayed there. Caught my jacket on a branch and waited in the flames scared. Demons started closing in. Made it out alive. I ain't scared. You makes you stronger if you're tough enough. It's hard to comprehend when you consider even metal rust. You still gotta thug it out. I ain't getting out the water, fight the sharks till I drown. Never run away from nothing. I'm a man, it's how it has to be. I'll only leave to lead the evil away from my family. The alcohol and partying have obviously damaged me, but I ain't giving up. You'd have to kill me to cancel me. None of us are getting out alive, man. The first cut is the worst, but they all feel new. Tough times don't last, tough people do. And you got the vision, just go see it through. I've been climbing to the moon, right now I'm deep inside the clouds. People crowding around my ladder, shaking it to bring me down. Don't need an army, I'm a soldier, packed a million different rounds. When I finally blow the motor, then my feet will hit the ground. And I'ma run like I ain't never run before in my life. Like I'm 14, drunk and jumping fences all night. Cause a warrior's destiny doesn't end with a fight. It makes him stronger than he's ever been before in his life.
My lights go brighter than the light pole. You should know I'm cooler than what's cool, ice cold. I don't break down, I just hit the ground, I'm running. Ever since a youngin', always kept it 100. Look, I don't know the speed limit. Only time I look back is just to see what we did. I'm writing a book. to read it cause I sing it in these hooks, but you know it when you hear it in my voice, they all look.
Everybody pray for the smoke, then they want water when there's flames at the door. Braver the most, aim for the throat, brains on the floor. All of my haters are woke, and I don't claim the goat, but they say I'm dope. Cut myself with razor blades, okay, I'm coke saver. Every taste of cake until I'm broke. Laser focused like a